So I walked past the David McCoy home and it was sensational. It's absolutely beautiful. And I thought it was well out of my budget. I was not planning to talk to anyone about whether that was going to be an option for me. I just wanted to enjoy the view. And I came in there and I met the lovely Ben and had a really good chat with him and asked if there was anything in my price range, and yeah, it was a go ahead from the get-go. Went out of their way. I think we came up with a design that day, or at least some ideas, and I think Ben was back to me within a day or two.
He loved one of our Akora designs, which is one of our, it's actually technically a David McCoy design, and we customised it for him, which is one of the good things that we can do, modify a few things here and there. So in his case, we've taken out some walls, upgraded some of the footings for him, and really made a wow feature to that front facade.
And after driving around the estate, Endeavour Estate, and a few others looking at homes, I got some really good ideas of what I wanted. And now I've got this just beautiful feature, and driving around, I'm a little biased, but I do think mine's one of the nicest homes in the area. I knew that on my budget and being entry level, it was never going to be my dream home, but there were certain things that I was sure about. I had to have this, or I had to have this. And one of them was an open living area. Just being able to be cooking in the kitchen, something as simple as that, not being pushed, not being cramped, it just makes it, just that open living.
At the start I wasn't too sure. I was a bit concerned because there was a long wish list, but I knew with a lot of our inclusions that he had on his wish list were standard, and I knew that would be what would really get him across the line. So he get the design right, get the inclusions that he wanted, and then give even more. He mentioned he wanted stone bench tops. Having 40 mil as opposed to the 20 mil, makes a big difference. Or having the 2-pack cabinetry as opposed to the regular cabinetry.
When I did my first walkthrough, I was blown away. Something as simple as opening a kitchen cabinet. It was just so comfortable. It was so just satisfying. The power points, the light switches, everything about it was just way nicer than I expected. I would have been happy with less, but this is, really blowing me away.
So for each client, we tailor it as required because it's their home. They need to live in it, and we just want to make it the best home for them.
Going in to have a chat and look at the McCoy home and meeting Ben, he was just super down to earth, and he was willing to take on any suggestions, any ideas that I had. I was hearing from him on a very regular basis to say, okay, we've got these guys in, or if something was changed, if the weather was rough, they're going to take a little bit longer. I was getting updates on the regular, so I was able to kind of base my decisions and plans on that.
I like solving the problems. So you've got a problem, the client wants a new home, and present a solution that gets them excited and gets them a beautiful home.
When I was in home and I was by myself and I was getting things ready, I was like, oh, this is mine. Like, this is my house. And I think that was, it was a fantastic, once it kind of landed and brought me down to earth, I was like, okay, this is amazing.